Well, it's as if President Trump issued an executive order ending diversity, equity, and inclusion programs at Wizards of the Coast. This is a pretty wild one right here, as Wizards has been at the forefront of just making the woke agenda in everything in gaming, from their Magic the Gathering garbage to Dungeons and Dragons. This company has really just done terrible things. And so they are cutting their gender ideology program from Magic the Gathering tournaments in a shock announcement yesterday, right as the glorious God Emperor ascended to his throne. Very, very fun day, guys. I've been having the time of my life these last 24 hours. Hope you have been too. Please hit the like and subscribe button and join us here, my friends. And we are producing non-woke entertainment as well. This is my graphic novel, The Emerald Array. Another big win. We hit over 400 backers yesterday. Thank you so much for supporting us. This is in the description below. It's only got a couple of days left. We're going to close it out on my live stream on Thursday night. So please join us then. And also grab this. If you like fun science fiction, if you like just high energy action, this is going to be a comic for you. Grab it today. Thank you so much for supporting us, guys. And we'll just keep on trucking here. I can't wait to get this book out into your hands. Okay, so the cracks in the woke agenda are starting to show in tabletop gaming, as Wizards of the Coast has now cut funding to a DEI program in Magic the Gathering. Very few companies have embraced wokeism as much as Wizards of the Coast. At the end of 2024, the company was under scrutiny for their handling of Dungeons and Dragons in the latest edition, but Magic the Gathering's really been the worst. I've got a bunch of images here of what they used to have in the game. Invoke Prejudice. That's right. No longer. That's out of the game. They've removed that card. They removed Cleanse, removed Stone-Throwing Devils, Pradesh Gypsies, Jihad, Imprison, and Crusade, so they can be inclusive and remove racist cards. Naturally, at that point, they started adding weird transgender characters into it, who's Alesha, who smiles at death, who then got a piece of story fiction with this, and then there's this weird planeswalker, they, them, with stubble who looks like a woman. I don't understand. And, of course, everybody remembers Black Aragorn from the Lord of the Rings set. What the heck were they thinking? My gosh. So this is what Magic the Gathering's done over the last few years. They've also been empowering this group called VML, who has been just pushing transgender activists going into Magic the Gathering tournaments. And I guess that's caused more problems than it has helped anything for Wizards of the Coast. So they've funded this program and actually given them different seats at different tournaments because they wanted to push the agenda. And here's what they said. We are sad to announce that we've been told by Wizards they will no longer support the VML program and either funding or invites to organize play events. So these people, literally because of their gender or their fake genders, the Z-Zem, they, them, Zerzem, Zerzak, I don't know. But there's two genders now. Trump has already gotten rid of all that crap. Are no longer going to be getting free invites just because of that. And it's obvious. I mean, these people were just thrown in there. They're mentally ill. They're going to cause problems already. They're probably not even that good of players because they're getting diversity hire invites to these sorts of things. So there are a pro level of Magic the Gathering, which, that makes it less professional. So pretty glad that's gone, yeeted out of the Wizards of the Coast system. No longer will they be having that. And on top of it, they're not going to fund this organization either, which is kind of a big deal. Without this support, especially the invites, it's impossible for the league to continue. There will be no more VML seasons going forward. Bye-bye. Over the last 5 years, we've radically changed competitive Magic for the better. When we started the program with 26 players back in Season 1, we never thought we would end up having served hundreds of competitors, over 1,000 people in our community. We have sent cohorts of people to set championships, regional championships, and the Pro Tour. As a result of our program, representation of people of marginalized genders at the highest levels of play has multiplied from a handful at each event to over 20. Wait, what? A handful? So a handful's like 5. So they've got 15 people in there. That's what they did. No wonder Wizards is cutting this. It's literally for nobody. It's like, okay, we're throwing money at this program, guys, that 20 people do. Let's do anything else. That sounds smart. Several of our team members and players have gone to be hired and work at Wizards. Those are the people ruining the game, as you can tell. We are also proud of the change we've created in the broader sense. The Magic community is a much more diverse, vibrant, and inclusive space than it was 5 years ago. Yeah, tell that to Jeremy Hambley, the quartering, who got banned from all Magic the Gathering just because he made a joke about a cosplayer on the internet 5+ years ago. Have they ever reached out to include him again? I don't think so. They need to apologize for that still. Gosh. The gender balance in at-person events has a gender balance. This is what they're focusing on. It's not about gameplay. It's not about fun. It's not about just like creating like the best Magic the Gathering version ever. It's about gender balance. Yeah, well, with your gender balance, you're going to lose people, right? And so that's what they're seeing, obviously, at Wizards as this is going. And the overall image of the game has changed for the better. We don't claim to have caused all that, but we are happy knowing our efforts have played a part. So these people pushed Magic the Gathering to do a lot of the above stuff that I was showing you at the very beginning of this video, just how crazy Magic has gone over the last few years trying to push these evil ideologies. We want to thank all the organizations who have worked with us and supported the cause. Good Luck High Five, Lodestone Coffee, NRG, Team Arclight, Magic the Gathering Melee, and BOP, and many of the friends and wonderful creators, personalities, and players who have contributed. Everyone who has been part of the team here, you've all been brilliant. Without your passion and dedication, we would have not made it this far. Every single one of you has gone above and beyond, giving your time and effort generously to the program. You should be extremely proud of yourselves. Finally, to our awesome community, we're sorry we couldn't keep this project going. We know how much the VML has meant to you. We know how much every single person has competed, rated articles, made graphs, cheered their friends, and otherwise been a part of this movement. Remember, we're talking 20 people, they said. The VML community will always be a safe space and a home for you and anyone of a marginalized gender in this game. Well, please clap because it's gone. It's not always going to be a safe space. You're done. And this was what they posted to X. We are sad to announce they've been told by Wizards they will no longer support us with either funding or invites. Without this support, it's impossible for us to go forward. They're getting savaged in the comments on X on this, guys. Pretty funny stuff as we get into this right here. And here's what they said, and you could see... I just made a joke. New executive order is out for Project 2025. Get in line for processing with all the other they-thems. Good, there are no marginalized genders, just male and females, neither one of which is marginalized in any way. Organizations like yours are a cancer on every industry you get involved in. Go away. Beautiful stuff right there. This ain't it, Wizards. Yeah, no one asked for this grift. The game was fine and welcoming without you. As long as you took a bath and used deodorant. Well, a lot of Magic players don't. I've been to those. Ugh. No one cared who was across the table besides blue players. Yeah, oh my gosh. You were the problem. You were the cancer. Enjoy unemployment. LOL, good. Hallelujah. Now go F yourselves, these people said. So yes, not a lot of support there for the VML Magic the Gathering. They've only got 1,000 followers on X as it is. And, of course, no blue check mark. Gosh, can't even get verified. But they're gone now. Wizards has defunded them. The DEI programs are getting defunded everywhere. And this is just the start, guys. I see 2025. There's going to be a lot going on because all of these companies, and this is going to be directed from like at the top, like at Hasbro and the like, they went all in on diversity, equity, and inclusion and all this beforehand because they really thought the culture was going that direction. They thought they could grift off of it. They thought that they could get some extra bucks for going hashtag Black Lives Matter. And they really, because it was so prominent in the mainstream media, they thought, hey, this is where everybody wants to be. But it turns out like gamers who are mostly white men, and they don't like it, and they don't want you just pushing this crap in their spaces all day long. They already have to deal with it from the mainstream media, from their jobs, and from their schools. They want to just get away from this kind of crap, especially when they're playing a game like Magic the Gathering. It's all about like the immersion and having fun, right? No longer. So they've made a massive miscalculation over the last several years by doing this stuff and adding all this agenda to the game, and it's just starting to turn back. I'm going to see a lot of just layoffs going on in these DEI departments and DEI programs going on for Magic the Gathering and more. We're going to see, this is just the tip of the iceberg, but it's very, very funny that this happened on the day that President Trump got sworn in for his third term after his third win. Good stuff on a weekend. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. What do you think? The problem is Magic the Gathering still sucks. That is true. Don't go back to it. It's not worth it yet. Maybe it will be one day, but as of right now, there's still a disaster, and we'll be reporting on it here. Hit the like and subscribe button. Please, guys, check out my Emerald Array science fiction graphic novel. This is a lot of fun. My Terran Imperium Chronicles is like a flip of the script of Star Wars. The Imperium is the good guys. The rebels are trying to subvert things from within, much like the woke do to everything. And, of course, we have our awesome male space marines who are going out there fighting the bug monsters just to protect humanity. This is classic comics, classic storytelling that they don't have anymore in stuff like Magic the Gathering, Dungeons Dungeons and Dragons or anything like that. Warhammer 40K, of course, just destroyed their own brand. We're bringing it back, guys. We're bringing everything back to fun again, and you're going to really love this. Grab it in the description below. Thank you guys so much for being here. We'll be back soon.